Moderation. I already did all that. Okay. Okay. Are we going? Are we live? Oh my gosh, YouTube has done some changes since I've been on here last, so it was just kind of crazy getting on here. Let me make sure I'm in. Are we live? Yes, yes, we are. So, hello, welcome. This is Kim with Kim's Creations and Card Ministry coming to you live. First time in a while. Today is, well, get my thing to work here. February the 19th, 2024. It is Monday evening and getting close to 8:30 here. So I'm earlier than usual, so that's a neat thing. I know a lot of you might already be watching somebody tonight, so that's fine. You can watch me later, leave comments, like, share. Let me know that you watched and where you're watching from. That would be awesome. And ask your friends to join and subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure and subscribe to my channel. And you can also find me on Facebook under Kim's Creations with a K and Card Ministry. I'll have that down on the board in a minute when I put my screen down. I'm sorry. This year just got off to a rough start. I was sick most of January, got better, got sick again. So then I started off February sick, and now my dad's been sick. He's been in and out of the hospital, back and forth from doctors several times. And I have another family member, close family member, that's had some medical issues that's kind of interfered with some things too. So it's just been a hard year so far, but always something to be grateful and thankful for. So try to remember that from one day to the next. I don't know. I cannot remember. I have a new member of my family. I think I did. I don't think I had her last time I did a YouTube live, but I know I had her on Facebook. Let's see if we can get her in the picture. She's way back there on my table. She's playing in that little basket. That is Ivy. That is my new kitten, Ivy. She was born December the 6th. And I got her the end of January in between my two illnesses. She's been fun. It's been a long time since I've had a kitten or cat. Many years. And Brody, he's back there too. And she are learning how to get along, and I had been keeping her locked up in the bathroom when I left her in the day, but the last few days, over the weekend, just for short periods, I'd let her and Brady stay out together. And then today, I was gone for work all day. Most of the day, I did pop in because I had to take my dad to the doctor this morning. And after I took him back home, I ran back to the house for a minute to get something to eat, and then I just checked to make sure, they were doing okay. So I did come in at one point today, but in the middle of the day, sort of, to see if they were getting along. So far they're both surviving their days together. So it's been fun. But that's Ivy, the new kitty. So I'm sure you'll see more of her because she likes to get on my desk when I'm crafting. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put the camera down, and we'll see what we've got going on. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. It's been so long. Okay, here we go. Switcheroo, and go down. All right. So, I got all the new stuff, y'all, at the beginning of the year, and I didn't feel like doing any of it because I was so sick for a while. It just, it wasn't good. And then I finally felt like doing stuff, and I got sick again. And I've been so busy, but with helping with take care of other family members that aren't doing well and whatnot. And it's just, I've gotten behind. But anyway, this is my Facebook page, Kim's Creations with a K and Card Ministry. You can find me there on Facebook. This is my phone number, 864-752-5688. You can always text me for any questions or information you need there. Kim's Creations, again with a K, kimscreations.cards@gmail.com. You can also find me on the Stampin' Up website now. I do have a page attached with my name on it, so you can search for me under my zip code or my name or whatever, and there is a website. I think is it Kimberly O'Brien dot Stampin' Up at stampinup.net, Kimberly.O'Brien. I'll have to look it up. I can't remember. Something like that. So anyway, you can find me there. Here is my current host code, S9ASYK3K. So that's going to be good through early March. Early March on that. Okay? All right. So, celebration. We only got a little bit of time, just a little bit more than a week left. The 29th is the last day to get free products. It's also the last day to join and get this glass mat studio for free. If you decide you want to join and get the discount, or if you want to be a demonstrator, you don't have to demonstrate to get the discount. You can be a demonstrator and get the discount and not ever try to sell a thing. So that's awesome. But February 29th is the last day to get the celebration items. And what that is any order from anything in the catalog. It doesn't matter what it is. Any catalog order, you can get a $50, you can get a $50 gift. If you spend $100, you can get a $100 gift. If you spend $150, you could get three $50 gifts, or you could get a $100 gift and a $50 gift. So for each increment of $50 you spend, you can choose a gift for free, which is awesome. But if you spend $50, you're also going to get a gift from me. I'll do a $35 order, you get a free card kit, and a $50 order, you also get a bonus from me. So you would get, if you spend $50 before shipping and taxes with Stampin' Up, you could choose a free item. I'll show you a couple of those. And not only do you get the free item from Stampin' Up, you'll get a bonus item from me and one of my card kits. So one of the free items is the watermelon stamp set, and I've stamped them all out and used it for the first time the other day. Here's the stamp set here, and this is the first card I've made with it because I've been behind. So I finally made me a little card. It's a little fun fold here, and I incorporated some a couple different stamp sets because there's no sentiments in this one. So this one, the Celebrate and Life is Sweeter Than You with You, came from an ice cream set from last year. Share a Milkshake is what my sentiments came from. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Life is sweeter with you. And then the Happy Birthday I took from, where did it go? This Celebrate with Tags that's still current in the annual catalog. So really, I wasn't planning on getting this, and I didn't get it in my first order where I got something free. I went back and got it because I loved it so much. It's just so precious. So that's one of the free items. And then let's see, I think I have a card with another one. I do. Did I make an envelope? I don't think I made an envelope for this one. This right here, let's turn him the right way. The little sloth hanging from the tree branch. Hello. And all the cute little die cuts here, and the little toucan there from the Jungle House stamp set. So the stamp set is free with a $50 purchase. Watermelon was free with a $50 purchase. Uh, just so cute. They're just precious. And then if you, that's for $50. You spend $100, you can get the die cuts that go with them for free. So you get all the die cuts to cut out the individual animals, plus you get some grasses and a tree and some leaves and a branch and some flowers. And I use most of everything on my card. Is I've just used the one animal, but I used pretty much all the other die cuts as well. My paper came from another kit, but I had a nice, I've really enjoyed this set. I've made a couple other things like calendar cards and stuff with this also. So, that's two of the freebies. I can't think if I've done anything with any of the other ones. Let me look real quick. And now there's some extra free ones besides the things in these catalogs. They released some more. So I did the one card with that. Oh, I think I did something with this paper. I don't know where it is right now. I'll have to go find it. If it pops up, I'll show you. I did do something with that paper, though. It was because I pulled out the Playing in the Rain set to use with that. Oh, it's probably on the other side of the room. I haven't gotten this one. I've used a lot of this paper. Most of it I put on my calendar cards that I was making for people. I've used this a little bit. I never used the Valentine card that I can remember, the Valentine paper, because Valentine's did not happen. I think I made a couple calendars with the toolkit. I have not gotten this set. And then here's the animals, $50 for this one, $100 for that one. So if you spend $150, you can get both of these and the gifts from me, plus you get an additional $15 in free product from Stampin' Up! If you spend $150 before taxes and shipping. This is a $100 item. I did use this embossing folder the other day for a card for my card class, but I don't think I've used the stamp set yet. I don't think so. So, and then, of course, if you join, you can join for $99. You get $125 in free credit, free product, and this matte, this glass matte studio. All for $99 plus tax, no shipping, and just get a paper pumpkin kit for free too. Or you can choose, instead of getting the glass mat, you can get an additional $30 worth of product. Any questions about any of that, y'all just let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you with those things. All right, so my mission tonight, I got the new paper pumpkin in the mail. I think it might have come Saturday. I don't know. I didn't get the mailbox till today. It might have come Saturday. It either came Saturday today. Somebody's getting into something. Just a minute. Probably the cat. Oh, okay. So she likes to get into all my paper and things that I'm doing. So I just decided it was easier to just go ahead and put a basket full of paper in it and just lay it on the floor and let her have at it. And so that's been working quite well. She's over there playing her basket of paper. So I pick it up a couple times a day, put it back in the basket. She dumps it out again. Paper pumpkins. It's a subscription. You get everything in the paper pumpkin kit that you need to make whatever the cards and the projects are for that month. Most of the time, it's to make 9 cards. Okay, most of the time. Sometimes there'll be something else in there besides a card. I think there is on this one. And most of the time, if they're not cards, I don't get them. But I wanted the bunny rabbit because I've never been able to get Easter products in a Stampin' Up! Paper pumpkin before. This is the first time I've gotten one with Easter in it because they've always just been like general spring. So that's why I subscribed. Okay, so I have my subscription. If it's something I don't want that month, I go say, suspend my subscription this month. I don't think I want that. And they just skip me over that month. and then I'm automatically uploaded for the next month. So I have to make the choice to go tell them I don't want it. And I can also cancel at any time. I don't have to get them. But you do get everything you need to make the projects that they show you in each kit. This is a great opportunity to try out stamping, get some great stamps in these stamp sets. I pull mine out pretty often and use them, especially like the Valentine's or the Christmas, sometimes the Halloween, because I've gotten paper pumpkin kits for those things before, and really have liked some of them. So only thing I did was take the paper off my box. It came all wrapped up. I took the paper off of it, and I started opening the paper inside just so it wouldn't be so hard. But this is what you get. You get your box, and you're going to have your pretty little tissue paper. It was wrapped prettier than this before. And you get your stamp set, which we will look at that more closely in a few minutes. And you get an ink spot. This month, the ink spot is Early Espresso. And I probably won't open that. I'll just get out my big pad to use. And then wrapped up in the tissue is the rest of the kit. So let me get it out because I already split the plastic that's around it. I got my scissors and did that already. And let me put my tissue back in my box because I'm going to use it. I used tissue on a card the other day that I had stamped with some stuff, and I'll show y'all that next time. Try to, because I'm probably going to, because that was a card I do with my card class, and I usually show y'all what I do in my card classes. Okay, so here's what the rest of the items in the kit. So it comes with this piece of plastic all around it, and it's what I had cut off already because it's time consuming to do all that. All right, and here comes the kitty. So we've got some linen thread and some of the tear and tape. So it's two-sided tape. We have some little glue dots. We have some Stampin' Dimensionals. Put my glasses on to be able to see better. Well, I thought she started climbing up my leg. Ivy did, but she didn't come all the way up. So these are just the regular Stampin' Dimensionals, some glue dots, and some kind of like little white embellishment dots. I'll set those aside. Let me find my piece of paper that tells me all the instructions. So here's my paper, okay, that tells me what the name of the kit is, Sweet Springtime, and it shows me what we can make when we use the items in the kit. So you got these 3 cards, and these 3 cards look more like little slimline cards, and 3 looks like kind of like treat box items. And this is something, I don't think they put this in the kit before, but they've added this. I think they used to be the item, it was maybe imprinted on the one of the pieces of plastic, and then you just put them back where they came from. But now I think they're starting to include this little artwork piece, so for you to see what's in the kit. So that's kind of cool. I'll have to, does make it a whole lot easier to see than by looking at something just outlined on the back. So these are what the stamps look like. You've got Happy Easter, Springtime Greetings, and Welcome Baby. And there's my Ivy, and a cute little bunny, a cute little chick, and these little daffodils popping up. So neat little kit. So I'm excited to get that. All right. So here are, what is this? Oh, okay. So this is a card base for one of the cards. I think it's Ivy's laying on it here. So it's the card base that goes with that envelope. So there's 3 of those card bases. And these look like the little treat boxes. Those are probably going to be treat boxes because I don't know that I'll want to turn those into cards. I have this thing where I try to make as many cards out of a kit as I can. But I think I'll probably stick to the treat boxes here. I don't think I'll try to change them into a card. I'll have to figure out everything I need to make them though. All right, so we've got these neat little cutouts here. It looks like they're going on this card. Because it's got that little wreath going around. Well, I don't know about the flower though, and the grass. Then my flower and the grass might go on something else. But the wreath definitely goes on that card. Here's some envelopes. Okay, there's the envelopes that go with this card right here. She's going to knock stuff off. Okay, and then these envelopes go with the next card, which is, oh, aren't they precious? Now, I probably will cut this down and use this for cards and use this for cards. I don't want to waste that on the back of a card. I can use that for something else. So we get 3 of those. So the kit comes to make 3, like I said, so 6 cards and 3 little treat boxes. All right, so here's some more of the cutouts. I'm trying to see. So this little bunny is getting used on the treat box. 1, 2, 3. We have actually 4 of those. 5, 6 of those. This flag is being used here on this card. And I guess these chicks are being used. Yeah, that whole piece. I didn't see this up here, but it's there too. So this is getting me to be used on this card. And I'm thinking these daffodils are used. Oh, here they are. They've put those little daffodil flowers down here on this card. These little punch outs. It looks like. Yeah. Yes, Ivy, I know. Yeah, it's important, isn't it, darling? So, I put in my title of today's class that I'm going to open the kit, do an unboxing, and then I'm going to do an on-the-fly card. I've been real careful. I've been real good to not watch anybody make cards. A few people got them in over the last 3 or 4 days and have been making cards with theirs already. And I'm trying to fix my light. Something's wonky with my light. But I have not made any. I haven't looked at anybody's. So I did real good about not looking at people's cards and their ideas and their alternatives, because I wanted to do my own thing. I'm looking right here. So this card, it looks kind of like there's an overpiece. Oh, maybe it's this. All right, let me see. All right, because they're saying I need, I think, let me try. Let's see what we got here. I can take this apart. I was trying to figure out this first piece, and I think it is this right here. It is. Now, wasn't that a good idea? So, oops, no, Ivy, don't tear up my card, baby. Nope, nope, nope. You can't tear up my card. So this is actually supposed to go around that. I don't think that's necessary. That's, I don't think we need that. I could put it around that one, though, and put something else on it, which I probably might do that. Okay, so that's getting used for this card. This is getting used for this card. They're using one of these banners, a purple banner for this card. Whoops, Ivy. All right, down you go. Woo, down you go. They're using the lavender banner for this card. And I think they're using 3 of these daffodil punch outs. I'm not sure which 3, but they're using 3 of the daffodil punches for this card. Okay, trying to get it all out. It seems like there's another place you can find this stuff better. maybe right here. Yes, yes. Actually, they're showing 5 of those. 1, 2, but there's not but 4. Oh well, no, there's a 5th one right there. So maybe 1, 2, 3. Maybe they're laying them on top of those 2 and making them double layered. I don't know. But anyway, I'm trying to punch these out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. So this is the things you need for card 1. That's what it's showing you right here. 4 and this. So the frame, the 5 daffodils, the lavender or purple banner, the card, and the envelope are what's used for this card. Card and 1 envelope. Okay, so we'll stick that's all used on 1. For card number 2, which is this one right here. For card number 2, we're going to use the little wreath. And it's coming out. And I'm going to hang on to this stencil in case I need it for something. Who knows? And this piece as well that goes inside of it. I might use that for something. Sometimes I use my stencils. So for the second card, we've got our envelope and our card base and the wreath. The other little banner that was on this page, and the chicks with this neat design, kind of a background that it's on here. So you got the chicks and this right here, and then they're doing, yeah, they're showing what they stamp on each one of them. So that's taking care of the second card. All right, for the treat box, you use the treat box, obviously. Got a treat box, a bunny, and some twine. I'm not sure what they mean by Q. I don't know that I've seen that Q before. What's that mean? Here they're showing you some alternatives also. They pulled in the welcome baby on this one. And there's also the extra die cut that you could get to go with the January, February, and March kits for the Love of Spring dies that has some coordinating dies. And here's where they've used, I think it came with the word love. Let me see. Hadn't opened this in a while. It's convenient that I had it sitting right here in front of me though. Yeah, so you got love, and then you got these leaves. There's another daffodil flower, and then this little label. So yeah, I can see myself using some of these daffodils, some more of these daffodils with this kit. I wonder if it actually punches out the one I stamped. No, it's not the same as the stamped one, but good try anyway. All right, so there we go. Let me see what else we got here. So that's all, that and that twine is all we need for that. So I've got 3 boxes, so that means I only need these 3 bunnies. So I've got 2 extra bunnies like this. that I won't need to use for my boxes. So I'm going to stick all that back into the box. I'm going to put this in there too, because I might use those bunnies on something. I don't know. Stick these back in there. And I'm going to stick back in these. Because if I do any, I won't be doing that many of those today. Let's see. Let's put these back in here and these back in here. And we'll put this on top. All right. Actually, I'm going to only pop out. I think I have extra banners too. Well, maybe not. I might not have any extra banners. Okay. There we go. I have extra bunnies though, so I'll set them up here. I won't lose them, I hope. All right, and we'll put this out of the way, and let's figure out what I'm going to do with my cards. And here comes Ivy. There's my little Ivy. And while I'm thinking about it, I might see if I can figure out how to put the little box together. Did I put them all up? I put them up. I put them all up. I meant to leave one of the boxes out. So I'm just looking at what they did on these. Yeah, we're going to do something different. So I'll probably need, I should have gone ahead and gotten out some card bases. Let me see what my colors are. Probably need my magnifying glass here. Garden green and Granny Apple green, pecan pie petal pink, berry vanilla. All right, garden green and Granny Apple green. All right, let's see. I know I've got some. Well, I don't know. I started to say I know I've got some right here next to me. But let me just go grab a piece. It'll be easier. Garden green and Granny Apple green and Ivy. Leave Brody alone. Hey, babies. All right. Garden green, which is not that one. And Granny Apple green. And petal pink. Let's find petal pink. Here it is. I got lots of petal pink. I need to use it. And pecan pie, I believe it said too. Pecan pie. Oops, dropped some pieces. Oh, what's this? That's copper clay. Which one's pecan pie? That's the early espresso. I'll go ahead and get a piece of that because that was one of the colors. Sorry if y'all can't hear me. I'm still in the room. I'm just away from my... I'm looking for pecan pie. That might be it. That's it. There's pecan pie. Yay, I found it. I'm pretty sure that is. Let me double check. It's one of those I haven't used a whole lot, so I'm going to pull it over here. Maybe I can use it. Okay. So the other thing interesting about my little kitty Ivy is she loves my desk chair. So I'll be standing up and doing some stuff, and I'll go to sit down, and she's in it. So it's pretty funny. Here's the coordinating colors: early espresso, pecan pie. I think I have a full piece of petal pink, garden green, and Granny Apple green. And I brought some extra petal pink over here with me. So let me decide what I want to do here. I'm going to do something with, I'm thinking I want to use this piece of pink off of this card. At least part of it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and start by cutting this card in half. And I probably actually will only use half of that checkered piece, but I'll wait. I won't cut that in half just yet. So I'm going to be cutting this at 4 1/4. Will be half of this card, just in case you can't see my whole paper trimmer. I bet I need a new blade too. So I'm not going to use this piece today, so I'm going to set it aside because I'm going to make an alternative using the other half of the card base. And I've also got my stamps, y'all. I need to stamp my stamps and put them on the blocks. Why don't I do that? Because a lot of times when I start stamping these, and I love them, and that's what I want to use, are these cute stamps. So let's take off the bunny and the daffodil and the chick. I will not take the sentiments off right now. I mean, more than likely, I'll make these springtime greetings or happy Easter. And Easter's like right around the corner, so it's a good chance I'll go ahead and make Easter cards. But let's do this. Okay, and there's my daffodil and the little chickie. So precious. They're so cute. All right, and I'm gonna stamp. I'll usually stamp a sheet of like a half a sheet to label, and I'll go ahead and stamp these on this too. And I'm gonna use the early espresso since that's the ink spot that came in your kit. So we'll go ahead and stamp a couple of these little bunnies here. This is my sheet that I just stamped so I can see what's in the set. I'll do a couple of daffodils around here. Another one right here. And we'll do some little chickies. And then I'll come in later, I'll add the sentiments that are going to be going. And we can color these with watercolor pencils or blending brushes or blending pens or whatever we want to do. But that's what they look like stamped. And I do like that bunny. I do like that bunny. And I think, let me think about what I want to do. I do like this too. You know what color they didn't say? They didn't say a blue. I'm gonna add a blue. Is this, which blue is this? Is this Pool Party? This is Pool Party. We're just gonna go with Pool Party because it's what I have right here next to me. So I'm gonna do, that's what I think I'm gonna do, this on top of Pool Party. Like this. Or let me see what this measures. If it measures a full, okay, 5 1/4 by 4, so it will not cover up an entire card base. That is good. I'm glad to know that. All right, and so what I'm going to do here is, I wish I had a scrap of garden green, but my scraps are kind of not here because of the kitty getting it all. Well, I might have a piece that I can use as a scrap. Yes, I do. I can use this piece as a scrap. Excellent. All right, so I'm going to cut this to be my card base. I think that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to just do a standard card base 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. 5 1/2. And then I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. Because that's going to be like my, kind of like my sky in the background. So I'll fold this and get my bone folder here. And that's good. And then this piece, see, it'll go on here, but it won't, it'll leave a little bit of a border, which is cool. So I'm going to use this on here. I'm not using this yet. I'm going to be using this on my next card. So we'll do that. And this is about the right width. I'm going to trim it down a little bit. Let's see how tall it is. It's just about perfect for what I want. So I'm going to tear this and just do paper tear here to get for some background here. And it's going to go behind this. I need to trim it down to the 4 inches though. Do that. And actually, trim it down to 4, or just under 4 really. Just going to get that piece glued on top of it. And actually, I'm going to tear it again. Just tear. Nothing special. Just tearing. And so I'll have 2 pieces of grass. Like so. I'm not real happy with how that tearing looks though right there. It's kind of weird. Do that again. Here we go. Okay, we're good now. All right, set this aside. I wonder if I have any of my little silicone mats. Oh, good. There's one for my glue messes. All right, so I'm going to glue this on top of this. Like so. Okay. Let's see if I can get the glue to come out of this, because earlier, last time I worked in here, which would have been Friday night, I couldn't find the little needle, and I didn't have a needle in it until just a little while ago when I came in here and cleaned up and found it. It's coming out. It's not coming out easy, but it's coming out. So that's good. We're good. We're coming out at least a little bit. All right, I'm going to set this on top of this somehow, some way, someday. Okay, Kim. Can't get my paper to cooperate. There we go. There we go. Okay. So that works. And then this is going to go on top of this, like so. Like so. And let me see. Could probably go ahead. Let's see. We could put in here. Could use a few of these down here. I like doing things in 3s. So I'm going to try to use 3. Oh, that one tore a little bit. Fix that. I'll fix that a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I just wish these leaves were a little bit longer. Yeah, because there's not a really... Oh, I could use my die cuts. Where did I put those? In die cut something. Here they are. What do I have? I should put those on that sheet too. That would give me a longer stem than what I have down here. Ha! What do you know? Let's just do that, Kim. All right. And while I'm at it, I might cut something with that too. So I'm going to get my green, some scrap green here that I have, and my little mini cut and emboss with my little plates that are warped. I need to get new ones. Okay, so let's do this. I can put this. This should fit. It'll fit. Tear some of that off so I can get it to fit. There we go. Now I can get it to fit. So I don't really care about the top of the daffodil. I just want the bottom. And I'm going to get this also. I'm hoping they don't move on me. Okay. And it's cardstock, so I'm going to run it through again. And I might get some on that other, that brighter lemon limey green, because I think it's kind of in that right there too. Okay. So there's that. There's that. Let's do it again. Let's do this again. So I don't really need the top of my daffodil. Just need the bottom. Again. Do another one. All right. Oh, so she made herself at home in Brody's bed. The little Ivy did. So there's been a dog bed in here forever that I brought in here so Brody would lay in it when I work, and he rarely does. The only time he does, if it gets to be really late at night and I'm still in here working, and he's like, well, I guess she's not coming to bed, I'll come and lay here too. And he'll come in here and lay with me. But yeah, he doesn't generally come in here because, I don't know, he prefers to be in the den for whatever reason, I don't know. But yeah. Now the other thing you could do, y'all, is like paper piecing. So I could go ahead and cut out this whole thing like this, and then I could cut out yellow, and then I could cut the yellow off and put it on here to make more daffodils. And I will do that later, but for the benefit of this card, and I'm using these, I don't really need to do that right now. So, but that is a way you can make more of the daffodils and have them the yellow flower and the green leaf. So it's like a paper piecing kind of a deal. I'm gonna do these one more so I can get this other green, and then I think I will be done with that. Okay, there we go. There's that. I might have to use my pokey. Oh, good, it came out. So I might have to use the pokey tool to get that out, but it worked. So there's that. More scrap. I'll put this back on the floor next to me here. And put these, put that little folder for these, which I don't know what I did with it. Okay, so they'll go in my handy dandy little thing here that I got at Harbor Freight for now. So I'll find my little folder that they go in, because I don't know what I did with it. Well, okay. So that will help my situation. Oh, I just found the folder. Let me set it over there with the thing. Okay, so that's going to help this situation with having some longer stems, and I can put them up into some of the other grasses. So, for instance, woo, okay, I can put this here. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, that there's some space still in here that didn't get glued, I think. Maybe not there, maybe over here. Okay, So maybe there. So I could put one here. Get it coming out of the grass more right there. And put the daffodil on top of it. I kind of like to see my stuff before I glue things down, so I'll kind of get an idea how it looks first. And I might put this piece back here just to add another green. Could probably put that one there. It doesn't have to be totally behind that. You can do it right. Use this one right here. And I can still put another one down low here. Since I have these lower ones, I might as well use those. So I can stick one there too. So I'd have three. I might put that on an inside. I don't know. Okay. I'm kind of thinking I want to use this one on this side. And so I'll have a lighter color one over here. The lighter color one on this side. Okay. Here we go. All right, so we'll be doing that. And then I want a bunny. So I'm thinking I'm going to be fussy cutting a bunny. Question is, what color do I want my bunny to be? Do I want my bunny white, or do I want my bunny brown? All right, so well, first of all, let me get me a good piece of scrap here. Put one over here. See if he'll fit. I think he'll fit. I can probably get at least one of him on here. Yeah. Probably get two on here. It's all right, because this is a thin grade of paper that I don't use in my card making, but I use it for putting in, adding in envelopes to keep things protected, or like I said, I put my little displays on those. So, and I might need my foam mat, since this is a photo Palmer stamp. Okay, let's do here, get a good impression. I'm wondering if I need to ink up my early espresso a little bit, because it seems a little bit light. I like those little chickies too. I'm going to put chickies on the inside, maybe with stamp some daffodils and chickies on the inside. All right, let me get, oh, what color? What color? This is the pecan pie. I bet I like crumb cake better. I almost always like crumb cake better. I also like the smoky slate on bunnies is really pretty too. Right, is that the dark? That's the dark crumb cake. We will try this to start with. And we'll do some crumb cake here. Yeah, I have to kind of not talk when I'm coloring. I can't see real well, and if I talk too much, I mess up. But anyway, so there's some online exclusives, some new things that are going to be available. It's either March the 4th or March the 5th. I can't remember which one. There's going to be some really neat sets coming out, though. There's probably been a few, I know there's been a few demonstrators already using some of the products. I haven't gotten any of them yet, One of them is a coffee set that seems to be very popular. So if you're a coffee connoisseur, you might want that set. There's also um, a pretty floral of zinnias, and it's a suite of products, and it has a paper, a designer series paper that comes with it, which is gorgeous. It's all my favorite bright. I love the brights, and so it's full of the bright colors that I love. So that will be coming out. Trying to remember what else was in that set. Those were probably the most impressive to me of the ones that are coming. I'm going to just do the one bunny right now. And let me get my light. I might have to get a different light out because I've been, nope, that's another dark. Yeah, my crumb cakes. I always run out of light crumb cake before I run out of anything else. Pull it out of my drawer down here from somewhere. I know I have one down here. There, is that crumb cake? That's a crumb cake. And that's a crumb cake. One of those, at least one of those is good. So, anyway, I feel like there are going to be some nice products coming out in the online exclusives next month. So keep your eyes open for those. Again, one of my favorite products is the paper pumpkin kits, because you, especially like if you're just starting out, you get just what you need to do a handful of cards, and or more if you want to do more, just adding some extra card stock and a few little extras like what I do when I do these. But yeah, I would try to go ahead and get something before the end of February so you can take advantage of the free stuff. I mean, everybody wants something free, you know. All right, and then I'm going to pull out this ivory and try to maybe just lighten it up a little bit under here. A little bit maybe here, and here, and here. Just add some shadow, a couple little shadows. I'm going to go back with some pink inside of those little some pink inside of those ears. I usually use the light flirty flamingo is the pink that I usually use for my little animal ears and stuff, cheeks. I usually give them like little cheeks too. But this is not like one of the cartoon ones. This one's more realistic than some of the other ones that we get. But I still like using the pink, even though he's realistic. I still feel like he gets pink ears. I had some bunnies when I was a kid, and then I got them for one of my Ashley, when she was little, my oldest, she had rabbits. We had rabbits when she was little. I'm trying to think, I don't know if we had them when the twins were little or not. We might have. We might have had some when they were little. I just don't remember them though. I'm going to use this to go in around. Yes. There. That looks pretty good. I'm going to take my light crumb cake again, though. Is this it? Oh, that's the ivory. Light crumb cake. Dark crumb cake. Light crumb cake. I'm going to do this a little bit so it's not standing out quite so much pink. Just take it down a little bit. Tone it down just a touch. And here also. And I'm thinking I want to do something. Where's my black marker? Here it is. I need my magnifying glass for a second to look at the eyes so I can see them better. Don't know. If I want to, I might end up messing it up. Let me see. I wish I had a brown pen instead of a black one. I'm afraid I'm going to mess it up here. Probably should have left it alone. Maybe not. It might be okay. I kind of wanted the eyes to stand out a little bit more. And I think that kind of did the trick, but another thing I want to do, get my ivory again here. And go behind the eyes right there. Right there. Okay. There we go. There's my bunny. Now I'm going to cut him out. Cut out the bunny and save that bunny for another time. And then I have these bunnies too. I've got an idea of something I want to do with those two bunnies. So I'm going to do those next time. And again, fussy cutting is not my forte, but oh, that's what I forgot to do was the whiskers, because I was going to go back and make the whiskers stand out a little bit more with the black pen too, but I'll get that in a minute. Because I don't want to cut the whiskers out. Nope, nope, nope. And my little baby's coming around. She might be jumping up on me here in a second. It's okay when she gets my jeans. She grabs on to jump up and hangs on. But then when she gets my shirt's not as thick as the jeans. It kind of hurts. But, yeah, I need to go get some clippers sometime this week. I need to clip her little claws again. I did on when I first got her, and I got her like on a Friday, and I took her to the vet, to the mobile vet on Monday, and he trimmed her claws, and they were good for about a week and a half. and now they're torture again. So yeah, I need to trim them, but I don't have any trimmers, so I'm going to have to go get some. And I want to get a brush and start brushing her too. They say it helps with keeping the shedding and the fur balls down. So, yeah. And honestly, yeah, I've had cats, but this will be the first cat that I've had that I intend to keep as an indoor cat. The other ones, I let them outside and they got to come in when they wanted to too. So they were kind of indoor-outdoor cats. Never dealt, other than when they were little like she is, I never dealt with um, uh, litter boxes and all that stuff, except for when they were tiny. And then when they were old enough and had all their shots, I started letting them outside. But I don't want to let her outside. There's too many stray cats around here. And too many, and there shouldn't be stray dogs, but there are. People just let their dogs run around, and I'm not, yeah, we're not doing that, because it's just an invitation for disaster. I'll let her outside. So if I have any white on the edges, I'll put this Pool Party blue around it. I cut off most of it though. Somehow, they say it's good to leave some white. I'm just not very good at that. But if I do leave some white, I'll go back and put some Pool Party around it so it'll kind of stand out a little bit better against whatever background it's going to be up against. So that's kind of why I'm doing this. Turned out pretty cute. I'm get my black again and highlight my whiskers. There we go. And she is ready to go on the card too. So I can start, let me kind of figure out where she's going. I don't know if she's a she or a he. She or he will be going right in here in the center. Hopefully I can pull that up a little bit. All right. So let's get my silicone mat here for the glue. For gluing stuff, because it's going to be a mess if I don't. I'm going to start by gluing this piece down to this, but what I'm going to try to do is lift up a little bit of that green from down. If I can. I shouldn't have glued it quite so close to the top. Actually, I didn't think I did, but I guess I did. Need a little bit more. Go this way. So I don't think it's going to fit. Oops, don't tear all my grass. There we go. Let me get to it like that. I'm going to get that up a little bit. Okay, come on. Let's see. I can get funny down in there now a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That's because I want kind of to look like it's sitting in the grass. There we go. That works pretty good. Okay. I'll get it right there. Okay, so to start with, I just need some glue along the bottom here. I've got another little piece to pop out right there. All right, we're going to just start with this part, a little bit at a time. So right here, get my glue to come out again. Come on. Needle. Come on. Okay. There it goes. It's kind of. So we're going to do this. Not that high. Come on, keep coming out. Ah, came out too fast right there. Okay. A little bit on some of these, but not too much. Just at the bottom. And since I have it on my finger, I'm going to go ahead and wipe that down a little bit. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. So I'm going to get another silicone mat since I kind of got that one messy. Pretty messy. And that can dry and I can use it again later. And then I can go clean it. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to lay this on top of this. For starters here. This goes on this. Yay! Alright, so I wanted to do that first. Now, I'll put this on my card base. So, get here. So try not to put too much glue. Do it real thin up there. I can do it a little thicker down here. Not as concerned. Don't want to go up too high. Because I want to have some stuff sticking in there. Alright. And this is going to go on the front of my card. Looks about right. Just try to eyeball and get it as even as I can all the way around. It's probably not perfect, but you know, it's a homemade card. It's a handmade card. It's a handmade card. So we're good. Alrighty, now let me get my bunny folder again. Do this again. Still need a piece for the inside too. Alright, and I'm gonna put my bunny here, but I'm gonna put some dimensionals on the top part of him. If I can find what I did with those. There they are. One up here. There. And just do one more. And I'm not going to stick them on yet because I might have to move him around a little bit. I'll just wait and see. So I'll start putting these flowers in here. I think he's gonna be good about right there though. All right, so let's glue a flower on this one. So I kept a little bit of that flower on there so I'd have something to put some glue on. But you know, that's not gonna show. But I am using that for glue to lay this one on. There. And I'm going to put this one down here, I believe, right about there. And I think I'll put a dimensional behind this. Why not? Might as well. I'll put it right here. Okay. Put it high enough. There we go. That one there. And I totally cut that one off. I didn't leave anything to stick my glue on. Let's use this one. Use this one. Okay. Where do I want my leaves going? I'll do it this way. Okay. This one here. Like so. And I think I was going to put this little guy over here in the corner somewhere. Whoops, I got to turn the wrong way. Let's do this extra little branch here. I can hang off the frame, but it doesn't need to hang off the card. I don't know, I might like it better down here. Let's see if I can get it in. I don't know if I can get it in there. Yeah, I can't get it in there. Let me try this. Maybe I can get this one in over here. How would that do? That work like that. And this one can be right here. Like that, maybe. That would work. Okay. So, let's glue this one down. It's kind of behind that little flower. A little bit. And then this one. A bit too much. Some of that glue. Some of that glue off. And I'll put a dimensional behind the flower. There. Make sure that doesn't show. Probably be better to use a mini, but it's okay. So I had this where it was kind of going down in the pocket. Like this. But also kind of up into this leaf. Let's put it back like that. Okay, in there. Come on, go down. And then I'll put it like, there we go. There we go. Want them kind of intertwined together. Sorry if I went off the page for a second there. All right, off the thing. All right, and then this little guy, need some glue on him. And a dimensional flower. Good. And it'll be over here, down a little bit lower. And this stuff right here. There we go. And now I can take the dimensionals off of my bunny and put him down. And I'll need a sentiment and something on the inside, an envelope. But I will get the envelope. I'll decorate an envelope later. Let's see. We do want to do the inside though. And so he's going right here, approximately right there. I think that worked out really cute. Okay, now I'm not crazy about this piece. I mean, I guess it would be better if I was using some, and I can, I'm not using them right now, but I might pull in another color later. Some, oh, what's it called? Fresh freesia, maybe, would be something pretty with that if I do something with some fresh freesia. But I'm not right now, so let me see. I've got some little pieces that I have cut out over here for I can use for something or another. Let me find them. Oh, and I'm gonna probably use, I'll probably go ahead and do Happy Easter. Let me see what my little cutout thingies. I've got this one, and what else do I have here? Got a couple like that. I've got this one, and I've got, oh, what else do I have? And then just some little a straight piece. Let me see what my Happy Easter looks like here. Put it on a stamp. I think it's this one. Oh, give me a... I think it's going to fit on this one. Yeah, I believe so. Happy Easter. And let's go ahead and just do it in the early espresso. Well, I say that. It depends on how well it shows up. Let me get it, do it on my little display pad here. Do my Happy Easter on this. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that works. Okay, and I'm gonna just do it on my, it's actually a nice little font. I like that little font. And I might put something behind it, behind this little guy. Let's see. Oh, I can't really see on the white. Let me get this piece of orange behind this right here. That's my template for a card. It's in the back of it. All right, we'll put that on there. We are almost finished. Here we go. Happy Easter. And oh, let me see what I have that I could add. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is in the mini catalog right now. Probably the yellow. It's not really the right yellow. And I don't think I want blue. All right, let me try something different. Let's see, what else do I have? Let's try. Let's see how this looks with it. That'll look good. All right, we'll just use this. Cool. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to just, I'm going to trim this like, just like that. And that. And we'll get a little bow with this. I think that'll look okay. We'll see. So this is, it comes in a Ribbon Duo combo pack. It comes with some petal pink and the lemon lime twist. So yeah, I can probably use some of that petal pink. It's similar in size to this one, in the width. So I could probably use it on some of these cards too. So that'll be good. Whoops. All right. Let's try this. Onto this. And we'll see how this looks up here. Whoops. Something went flying. I don't think it was anything I needed though. Okay. I'll put this, maybe just, ooh, okay. Make this a tiny bit smaller. I'm gonna put it right there maybe. I was thinking about putting it down here somewhere, but that's so empty up there at the top. It really needs to be up there, but I'm not sure. Maybe if I just cut my tails off of my bow a little bit more, it might be better. I'm gonna try that. Cut the tails a little bit more. So I made the bows smaller. And I could offset it. Could do it right here, maybe up here, maybe here, maybe here, maybe over here. Maybe over here. Maybe turn it. Oh, that's what I'll do. So I'm gonna put it over to the side, just a tiny bit like that, and I'll put the bow turned a little catty corner like that. All right, let's do dimensionals. a happy Easter. There you go. There you go. And we'll get a glue dot for the bow. I'm going to offset this way just a little bit. Really cute. And some glue dots right here. There's my stamps there. I'm not careful. I can't get my I can't get these to pick up on my glass mat. I have to have something under it. So that's why I did that just now. Pulled this in so I could pick up my little glue dot off of the sheet, off of this little piece. All right, get some more trash out of my way. And so that'll go right there. Cute, cute, cute. And we'll do a real quick inside. And I'm not going to put a sentiment on the inside because it probably depends on who I end up giving it to, what I'm going to say. Let me do, I need to cut a piece of paper though, I think. Here, I actually think this is the thick, but I'll use it. 5 1/4 by 4. She's sound asleep over there in Brody's little bed. Bless her. 1/4 by 4. And I think I want to put the little chicken and some of these flowers in there. Okay, so let's get I'm gonna get the Granny Apple Green ink here. I'm gonna do this. This. Where do I want to put that? There. All right. And that little chick. Little cheeky. Right here. And I'll probably have to draw some grass in around him too. Okay, let's see. Put some grass. These little bitsies. Just doing a couple different greens from the blender pens, and I'm not really worried about blending them. I'm just getting a couple different greens so it's not all the same. I'm no artist, y'all. I just put little check marks and little scribbles down there for grass. And it usually works out okay. There it is. Yes, it is what it is. Alright, so this is Lemon Lolly. This is the Lemon Lolly. Have y'all ever seen the daffodils that have the, like they're one color, these outside leaves are one color, and the, or not the leaves, the outside flower is one color and the inside flower is another color. And I've seen them like white insides. I've seen them like with an orange inside. As there's like different varieties of daffodils that have been developed over the years. And mostly you just see the ones that are solid yellow, at least around here. But I have seen some of the other ones. And I still don't have daffodils in my yard. I've been in this house too long to not have daffodils. I'm gonna get daffodils this year, and they're gonna be in my yard this year. I'm gonna have daffodils. If it's the last thing I do, I'm gonna have daffodils this year. Get some bulbs planted in the fall so I can have them next year. I keep saying I'm gonna do them, and I've not been able to do them, but this year it's gonna happen. And I've decided it's just gonna happen. I'm gonna make it happen. Because I love them so much, because they're that promise of spring. They always pop up here in South Carolina. We usually see them where I live, and sometime around February 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, somewhere like that. So yeah, sure enough, last weekend people were getting daffodils in their yards, popping up in their yards, and it's so exciting to see them. And a guy down a couple houses down from me, he has a whole bunch of them in his yard. Of course, his yard's kind of a mess, but he cleaned it up a little bit, which was nice, because now you can see the daffodils so much better. The daffodils were kind of hiding in all the other stuff that was in his yard. I cleaned it up a little bit. I can't say a whole lot. Mine's not quite as messy as his was, but mine's a little messy too. I will admit that mine's a little messy too. Alright, and I'm gonna do something with my little chickie here. Oh, it's just so cute, a little chickie. Now, the blender pens do bleed through, so if you were doing, white cardstock, you're going to want to be sure that, that this is at the back of your card. You're going to want to put that down inside of something, because, it'll be look kind of messy on the back if you don't. So there we go. It's so sweet. And let's pull in the lighter one. The light daffodil now. I was trying to think, what was the color? The new pen color. Oh, it's Cajun Craze. That's what it was. I was trying to think what that new color was. I don't know if I could use it on my chickie, but it'd be too dark. It'll be too dark on my little chickie. Oh, that wasn't good. That tip is like had it. Can't use it. any daffodil that hasn't been colored yet? I think they've all been colored. Now let's try to get my little chicken now. Trying to blend in that darker color a little bit with the lighter. Pull the dark in with the light. Give some shading. And I will take my orange pumpkin pie and dot a little nose. Make his nose a little darker. Oh my goodness. So cute. As a matter of fact, I'm going to use some of this down here too. Bring some of it in that flower. Get a little bit extra orange in the picture. That's just precious. And then I'm going to use this this gold wild wheat. I'm going to use the light wild wheat and come down here on his feet. Make his feet a little darker with the light wild wheat. There, that's perfect. As a matter of fact, I'll make this a little bit darker right here too. Go. And then find my black pen again. Just make sure we get the little eye. There we go. Oh, so cute. All right, y'all. I'm going to glue this in and we will be through with my first alternative for the February 2024 paper pumpkin kit called, what's it called? Springtime something? Nope, Sweet Springtime. That's what it's called, Sweet Springtime. And y'all just remember that you'll have until the 10th of the month to sign up for the paper pumpkins. Now, the paper pumpkin in March, you have till March the 10th. It will come with an additional stamp set. So in addition to one like this, there will be another one, and it's usually a really nice one. So last year's was gorgeous. The flower that came in it was really, really pretty. And I don't know what I'm going to put inside yet since I put Easter on the front. But I'll find some kind of sentiment to put in there. So, anyway, so here's my alternative using the paper pumpkin. Let me just move some stuff out of the way here for a second. Just line it over here. I'll put it all up later. So we can see again what we were working on. Did I have the front, the cover of the Sweet Springtime paper pumpkin kit. And so if you've got this and you're looking for some additional ideas, this is my first alternative, and stay tuned for additional alternatives. I'll probably do at least 6 more alternatives over the next week or so. So I hope you come back and visit me again. If you haven't subscribed to my page, please do so, and ask your friends to subscribe. And you can also check out my Kim's Creations and Card Ministry on Facebook. If you have any questions, there's my phone number. You can message me, and I will get back in touch with you. And I hope you all have a wonderful week. We are getting close to March. February is almost over, 2024. Y'all have a great night. Thanks so much for joining me, and God bless.